This particular group of kids we have, they struggle with language in how they receive information, process it, and express it. So Number Talks has allowed us to help these children visualize and talk about math. And before they can do math, they need to be able to talk about it. And so Number Talks has really been, it's been wonderful to help these kids express themselves mathematically. And it allows us as teachers to see how they are seeing instruction and how they are seeing math problems on the board when we're teaching it.
I think we give the kids more time to think about what we're asking them, and require them to do more or maybe better listening of other students and be able to maybe repeat or restate what somebody else has said, so that they're actually practicing paying attention to the ways that other kids might think or solve problems. You know, if I remember back to the very first one we did, and just getting one kid to restate something that another kid said took a long time. And I think over the process of doing this, the kids are much better listeners. They listen to how other kids solve problems and then incorporate it in. Or if somebody doesn't have the answer, they listen to how other kids solved it and they're starting to draw it out, and then they'll pick a way that makes sense to them. So it gives them more think time, and I think it gives them more examples of how other people are thinking, and I think they've become better listeners to their fellow classmates.
There's been a lot more collaboration. Kids have actually learned a skill of listening and what that means, and then kids have been empowered by listening and expressing themselves and having other people listening to them, and then vice versa.
There isn't just one set way. You know, we think like, okay, you know, if you're going to do 2 times 2, there's one set way to do it. But even something that simple, all of the kids are thinking about it in different ways. So I think it shows them that math is not, there's not just always one linear right way. There's different ways of coming at math.
But I see that if we keep going at it and we keep finding new ways to maybe present the problems and giving the kids a lot of different strategies to solve, that they can be very successful with the new standards.
You know, we're all working towards a goal, and there's different ways of getting there. So I think that it's not just going step by step through the book. It's thinking about what's the overall goal, how can we reach that, using different resources, putting different books together, doing different activities that aren't, you know, step in line with, you know, everyday math or envision math, but incorporating other things in to try to hit those standards in different ways.
I used to be in math, I wouldn't get up to go talk, so now I'll actually go up there, write down problems, do them in front of the class, talk to the class, and finish them.
It's just it's kind of hard, but it's really fun to do anyways. But there's a lot of different questions to do, like many questions to get.
When we answer questions, and if you get it right, you're happy, and then if you get it wrong, you're learning more, and that's a good thing.
Well, what you showed us a video is that every time you don't get wrong, every time you're wrong, your brain gets bigger, so you just keep trying over and over again until you get it right.
Mistakes, they just teach you more not to get mad that it's a mistake. You should get happy sometimes, because I make a lot of mistakes and I get mad, but then I just notice, then I learn from my mistakes, and then I get the answer right.
And it's okay to make mistakes. You learn by mistakes, and yeah.
I just think how it helps me get on my better grades on my report card.
Actually, I noticed I'm way better than math than last year.
When I was in 3rd grade, I'm at 2nd, I got held back because I really couldn't do any math or anything. But now since I'm in 5th grade and I can solve problems that I couldn't before, and that that's to me that's just good. To know that I can solve problems, 5th grader problems and stuff like that.
Those are actually some 6th grade problems.
Oh, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just really fun.
It's fun to participate.
I just like math.